It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, you better not cancel any plans on Melanie Davis of Frostproof, Florida. She does not take the rejection well. Apparently, she had some plans get canceled. So in response, she broke into this dude's house, punched him, struck him with a garden hoe, and beat up his arm pretty badly.
Oh, my.
To the point where he had to be hospitalized.
Oh, my.
Yeah, have you ever been hit by a hoe or with a hoe?
Wow.
I have been hit by a hoe.
Okay, you
Yeah,
have, but not with a hoe.
A couple scrappy fights with a few hoes in my day.
Okay. Yeah, they got her with aggravated battery and armed burglary. So apparently she stole something when she went in and whooped this guy with a hoe.
She wanted a souvenir. I get it.
Now, does he get another date with her? Do they go on another date?
Probably want to be done with it. But.
I would like to see their pictures.
42-year-old Manuel Rio Pedre was arrested after deputies say he exposed himself inside of a Dollar Tree in the Pinewood area of Miami-Dade County. There was a woman who was just shopping, and she noticed that Manuel was behind her. And then when she turned around, she noticed that he had exposed himself and then started punching the clown right in her presence.
Oh, wow.
And he did it all while maintaining eye contact.
See, I just hope that if that happens to me, I have the presence of mind to video it and my phone is close enough by.
Right.
I feel like it's going to happen to me and then I'm not going to get it on video and it's just going to be so disappointing.
This happened, I believe, earlier this year where a guy, he was married with a small baby. He was going around this shop where the girls wore bikinis and they served coffee or whatever. He went through the drive-thru because they recognized him. He did it before with his private out. And they got the whole thing on video and they started sharing it on social media. 2 days later, he offed himself.
He did?
He did because of all of the... Yeah, man. Social media was coming down on him. It was quite a story.
It's a terrible ending.
But they got the whole thing on video. His license plate, him exposing himself. Then you find out he's married with a newborn kid.
Wow. Yeah, that's just it. And she did have the presence of mind to take out her phone. She did record him, and that's how they wound up catching him. So that's the key to what you need to do. You got to film everybody.
And what's crazy, there's not a shortage of these stories, man.
Yeah, I know. People are just a little bit squirrely. They're weird out there. Well, Ohio lawmakers have proposed a new law that bans men from, I guess, tugging it without the intent of conception.
Wait,
Your
what?
own personal time, they would like to, yes, get you in trouble for. They would fine men up to $10,000 per time that they pleasure themselves and did not lead to any kind of, yeah.
I'm so...
Do you get it, Virginia?
I do get it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to pleasure yourself whenever you want.
Yeah, you can tug it all you want, and yeah.
No one should be able to tell you that.
I'm sorry, this got me in the spin cycle over here. What?
Yeah.
Who's trying to make this illegal?
These are two Ohio lawmakers. They're proposing this new law that would ban men from tugging it to completion.
How would you even know if guys did that? This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Who are these two Ohio nut jobs?
And how do they get into I don't know if they're Republican or Democrat, but it doesn't matter. This is stupid.
And they did a poll, and 26% of residents think it's a good idea.
What?
Yeah.
How could you even enforce it?
I think it's pretty nutty as well.
This is nutty.
Well, you probably heard that eggs are pretty expensive these days.
Yes, they are.
And they say that what is going on now is that they're so expensive that convenience stores are selling egg loosies. Not
Little packs.
Yeah.
Like 3 eggs wrapped up in a Ziploc.
Yeah, one place is selling a bag of 3 eggs for $2.99 or a full carton for $12.
Damn.
Wow.
So some people can't afford the full carton, so they're just getting a few loosies. That's how they're selling eggs these days.
Unbelievable.
29-year-old in Gulfport, Florida, named Michael Gizmo Gonzalez was at a Family Dollar a while back, and he walked out with $50 worth of cleaning supplies and a box of Goldfish crackers. The manager was a 65-year-old woman named Diane. She saw him leave without paying, confronted him in the parking lot. There was an argument, and Gizmo hit her in the face with a box of goldfish.
Oh, damn.
He got away, but apparently he left the goldfish at the scene because the cops did a forensic analysis. They lifted some prints from the box and determined that it was Gizmo who was the robber. He was
Wow.
already in the system because he has a super long rap sheet. So they arrested him for felony strong-arm robbery.
I saw his mugshot. He looks like he's got a rap sheet.
Gizmo's a repeat offender. I'm shocked.
Gizmo's been in the game for a minute.
In Michigan, a judge has sentenced convicted Walmart shoplifters to wash cars in the parking lot of the store where they stole from.
Huh.
The unusual punishment will begin in the spring with around 75 to 100 individuals expected to participate in the community service task.
A judge in Michigan has come up with a unique punishment for convicted Walmart shoplifters. He's sentencing them to wash cars in the parking lot of the very Walmart they stole from. The so-called Walmart washes will start in the spring, and about 75 to 100 people are expected to take part in this unusual community service. We're told Walmart is on board and will provide the water and supplies. The judge will also be rolling up his sleeves and joining in on the wash.
Okay.
Sounds a little goofy to me.
This sounds like somebody's trying to go viral.
Yeah, I know, right?
So judges can do that, or do you have to be a special judge where you can make up goofy, funny punishments?
I think anybody could do it.
So if I was a judge and I had a convicted robber, I go, all right, you know what? I want you to wear a pizza outfit and run around the.
You'd be a judge that handed out nothing but punishments.
Yes, and then
There
at
you
that
go,
point,
right.
you would want to get.
Yeah.
It becomes a cool thing. They're making crime almost kind of cool.
I think the state bar would make sure that the punishment fits the crime. But yeah, for the misdemeanors and the smaller, goofier things, yeah, I think you have the liberty to do that.
Do you want to go to the car wash with a bunch of shoplifters washing your car?
Well, that's why it sounds viral.
I do not.
It sounds like a goofy.
They're going to do that one time, and those same shoplifters are going to rob Walmart blind. And they're not going to be able to catch them because there's going to be so many that they're going to lose so much money. Be like, yeah, the judge, that idea was stupid. They say that armed robbers in Brazil are targeting pharmacies for Ozempic.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, think about it. They say you can sell that stuff for hundreds and hundreds of dollars for just like a 1 month dose.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would one dose, 1 month even do anything?
Yes, it would.
It would.
Absolutely.
But I think you have to maintain and stay on the Ozempic or you're going to gain it back.
You can be on it for just like a month or two and lose the weight and then eat healthy and never have to go back on it again.
Oh, yeah, that is not going to happen. With anybody following that.
I was just talking to a girl on Sunday that did that. She was on it for 2 months.
Okay.
And she lost like 30 pounds, and now she feels good, and now she's off of it.
Okay.
She only stayed on it for 2 months.
I wonder if you do try to exercise and eat healthy, does the weight come back even though I'm just wondering because you have a drug in your system and now you're eating food again, even if it's healthy, does it start to creep back on you?
I guess it's all about your eating habits. If you go back to eating the old way, sure, you'll put the weight right back on again. But if you learned your lesson from the experience and you decide, okay, I'm going to go smaller portions, I'm going to actually start moving my butt, you can be on it for a couple months and then go off of it and maintain that.
Smaller portions doesn't seem very American to me.
It's not.
Definitely
no, it's
not American.
Crazy story with this 23-year-old kayaker, Adrian Simancas. He was out and on a little kayak when he got swallowed by a whale.
Oh, I saw this video.
Yeah, the video is absolutely insane. Here he is talking a bit about it.
It was 1 second where I thought that I was eaten by some kind of giant fish, but I didn't know it was a whale. Suddenly I felt like a wave struck me from behind and I turned around, some blue dark colors and white flashing right through my face, and I felt a slimy texture in my cheek, and then it shot down on me, took me underwater. I closed my eyes because I thought that something would crash into my face.
And there you go. And he's alive to tell the tale.
Wow.
Yeah, they believe the whale was just snacking on a school of fish and he got caught up in it. So, yeah, you never know. If you're kayaking and you see a school of fish around your kayak, hold
Paddle.
on, baby.
Paddle.
That's right.
If that whale would have swallowed him, would he have been still alive in the stomach? How does that work? Do you die instantly?
Didn't this happen to Jonah?
It did, yeah. He got out. He got barfed up.
So is he just like a modern day Jonah?
I guess in a sense he was. Yeah.
Trying to rip Jonah's act?
I got so many more whale questions, but I'll take a break.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody else has really been swallowed by a whale and lived to tell the story, but you got this guy.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.